The Nasdaq closing in on a bear market, down more than 20%. That is bear market territory from its 52-week high. Our Christina Parks-Nevelis is at the Nasdaq market site with a look at some of the most shocking declines. Christina?
Where do I begin? Well, the market plunge really accelerated among tech names just this afternoon. I'm going to look specifically at the Nasdaq 100, which really looks at the largest 100 non-financial firms. Lululemon and MicroStrategy. Only those two names, MicroStrategy, a big holder of Bitcoin, the only two names to close in the green out of 100 names. And ever since tariffs were announced on Wednesday, Mondelez is the only stock on the Nasdaq 100 in the green during the last two sessions, and just barely up maybe 1% over the last 2 days. And half the index, 50 names, down at least 10% or more. NVIDIA, off to talk about it, plunged more than 14% over the last 2 days. And I say that because that's when the tariff news came out, wiping out nearly $400 billion in market cap. That's like wiping out an entire Netflix or Oracle. Amazon seeing its longest weekly losing streak since 2008. Remember those times? Apple down 13% week to date on supply chain disruptions, demand uncertainty. You can see double digits on your screen for both those names. And since I covered chips, really hit hard post-tariff news. The SMH ETF dropped about 15% in almost 2 days, far outpacing the broader market decline of 10% during the same period. And so traders really now are questioning if this sell-off marks a meaningful shift in market sentiment. I know you just discussed that, or merely a temporary correction, which might not be the case.